This North Carolina man who escaped from a Virginia prison earlier this year will now spend even more time behind bars. He was sentenced to over 2 decades for drug trafficking. WRAL's Shelley Jackson found out what it took to put this case to rest.
The Department of Justice says he was one of the biggest drug traffickers in eastern North Carolina, but now he's serving more than 2 decades in federal prison for selling coke, fentanyl, and crack. Bruce Callahan, the Robeson County drug trafficker who escaped custody earlier this year, is spending more than 2 decades in federal prison for selling crack, cocaine, and fentanyl.
25 years in federal prison for somebody the age of Bruce Callahan. He will be an old man the day he walks out of those prison gates if he doesn't leave in a pine box.
Easley says Callahan built a drug enterprise in Robeson County using Mexican and Honduran contacts he made while serving an earlier sentence in federal prison.
And he boasted that he had access to dozens and dozens of kilos of narcotics through suppliers in Honduras and Mexico at any given time.
The Robeson County Sheriff's Office and the ATF had launched an investigation into Callahan in 2021 with undercover agents buying crack and cocaine from Callahan's home. The 45-year-old was arrested in September 2021 during a traffic stop. Investigators found 2 kilos of fentanyl in the back seat of the vehicle and cocaine and a gun at his home. Callahan was in custody on charges related to that when he escaped from Piedmont Regional Jail in Virginia last May. He was sentenced to 20 months in custody with 3 years probation for that escape. This is the 4th 25-year sentence recently dealt to drug traffickers in North Carolina.
We want to make the message clear that we are absolutely leaning into prosecuting those who are trafficking fentanyl into our communities, and we hope that this 25-year sentence for Bruce Callahan sends a strong message.
And that other inmate who escaped, Alder Marin Sotelo, is in Mexico where he was arrested. Sotelo and his brother were charged in the murder of a Wake County deputy last year. Shelley Jackson, WRAL News, Raleigh.